Hey everybody, welcome back to Ozark Mountain Goats. Jim and I have a small project going on here today, and if you followed our channel, you know that we have twin pastures that branch off from what we call the goat patio. And so this is actually the dividing line. There's a fence line down here, and we've got a door to each pasture. Well, right now we have what we call the separator up in the main patio area, and we've been using it to wean Sylvie. That's Fancy's daughter. Well, she's weaned and is about ready to rejoin the herd, her and her two companions, Casey and Candy. But we need to leave that separator up for our breeding. We bring Apollo over and put him with whatever doe happens to be in heat. Well, we'll be doing that very shortly, probably in the next 2 to 3 weeks. So we need to add another doorway so that we can access this pasture here while that separator is still up, because the door that exists right now is on the other side and our girls can't get to the pasture. And they've been on this pasture now for about 6 months, so we're going to put them on this pasture. Now, it's not, you know, the ideal setup. Ideally, I would love to have 4 or 5 pastures so we could rotate very frequently. But this is what we have to work with, so this is what we're doing. Anyway, the plan for today is to, basically behind me here, we're going to cut in another doorway. So we need to get a door built, and then we'll be ready to cut that opening. Right now I've got everybody closed out of this area, and so they won't be in here bugging us or trying to escape. So anyway, let's go. Big old spiders.
Cut these down all the way to the bottom, and then I got to mark here, and then cut these down all the way to the bottom here. It's going to be a smaller door, but it doesn't have to be that big anyway.
No. You're going to go on that side of the joist then?
Yeah. This board's going to fall here in a second. Alrighty. Let's see where that's at.
But it's just connected for some reason.
Strap there.
Let me move this so out of the way. I'm not tripping on it.
Open in or out? And 3/16. This is the mark. Did you give me the hammer?
The girls want in their space, don't you girls? Boy, them girls really like that doghouse. Once we get Sylvie back over here with Mom, We'll clean that area out real good and take the doghouse out and get it ready for breeding.
I got one. Okay. I need to fix it.
Okay, so you can see the new door is in place. And let me just pan around here and you can see where the other door is. Right over there. So normally they would be able to access that pasture easily, but because we have this divider wall still up, there's no way for them to get out into that pasture once we open that up for them. And as I said, we will be leaving this divider wall up probably through December. We'll be doing the last of our breeding in December. Anyway, the girls are anxiously awaiting to get back in here, so I'm going to open the door for them. Come on, girls. It's not like it's anything special. They just can't stand being separated. And I moved their bench. So the first thing Maya does is jump on it and check it out. Yeah. I think Charo will probably be the first one we breed because she just finished her heat cycle about a week ago. So she should be back into heat before we know it. Isn't that right, Charo? There's Fancy and Roxy was in heat yesterday. So in another 3 weeks, we'll be breeding her as well. And Lilybell. What you crying about over there? Huh? Juliet? Juliet and Luna? Probably tomorrow or the next day we'll be letting Sylvie back in over here with her mom. I'm using that stall over there. Uh-oh. We almost had some escape artists. I forgot and left the milkroom door open when I was carrying tools out. We have a couple of headless goats. Those girls crack me up. One of these days they're going to be too big to be sticking their head through those little 4x4 squares. We had to cut Fancy out last year. She got her head stuck and we couldn't get her out. What you think, Candy? Candy Kiss? Candy with a K? Oh. No. So I was getting ready to close out this video and I looked over and every single one of the big girls had escaped. They were, I forgot that I left the door open to the hay storage area. Those little girls are over there going crazy because we just had a small fiasco on our hands as I'm trying to herd them back in. But they had all headed over towards the buck pen. Roxy's in heat and anyway. It was touch and go there for a second. But I wanted to mention that Jim is getting ready to have some knee surgery pretty soon. So videos might be hit and miss for a while. But please follow along anyway, and we'll do our best getting some content out to you. We appreciate you watching. Be sure and hit that like button, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and as always, we'll catch you later.